So here is the Google Chrome Cr-48. Never really made a video because I don't know, I just never felt like it. Got it quite a while ago. Starts up nearly instantly. Well, not instantly. Definitely faster than Windows though. Gotta put in my password here. As you can see, the browser is pretty much the computer. I know it's kind of obvious by now. Look, see, it's just Google Chrome. That is the computer. Pretty much all of the wow, it's slow today. Pretty much all the browser tests that you usually do, like changing Google Chrome settings and everything. That's all in the browser. And you can install these things called Google Apps from Google Chrome's web store, which is pretty sweet. The build quality is kind of nice. I don't know if you can see it. It's very much like a MacBook. There's a few keys here. Wow, this thing really can't see anything. There's a few keys here. They're all browser keys. They're just macroed right to the keyboard, and they have their own symbols and everything on them. There is no caps lock. There is just a search button. And that can be programmed to be a caps lock. I forget what the button is. There's some certain button you can do. I think it's Control-Shift ? Nope, that's help. Well, you can press a few buttons together, and it'll tell you up here like what buttons you can press for what. Like some button combinations where you can do like change Shift, change Control or Alt, change the search button. The different things. I used a scripted method. Yeah, it shuts down pretty fast. Awakes from sleep even faster. I used a scripted method to get Ubuntu on here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is that little white thing right there in the middle of the screen. There's the infamous dev switch. It's really hard to get to. I tend to use my finger and not a pen because I'm special like that. There we go. And when you turn it on, it'll tell you that you are not using a trusted OS or something like that. See? You just take Control D and it goes through the motions. There's a script somewhere that will take you to this. And no, actually, you switch to dev mode, and you enter the script, and it'll start installing Ubuntu from the internet. All this stuff will just go down the screen. And of course, it's doing the little we're gonna take a while to start dev mode. I just want to show you Ubuntu lit up on this thing. It's pretty sweet. You can't access the 16 gig solid state drive that's built in though. It takes a few minutes to erase the stateful partition, and then after erasing, well, the stateful partition, pardon me, it's a partition on the hard drive, but all your user data is on solid state drive. You get the point. And it erases it when you go into developer mode, so you'll have like a fresh, clean slate to do stuff on. But I already installed Ubuntu, so I don't know why it's erasing the stateful partition. It's just doing it anyway. And if you hit enter, it just keeps on going to the little arrow further and further. But yeah, it takes a few minutes. But then it boots fully into Ubuntu. So yeah, I'll do another video of it booting into Ubuntu.